Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Shamir bin Shamsul Bahrain, and joining me today is Nur Amirah and Muhammad Shakir. Today, we are going to give you an example of an absolute motion analysis. Okay. Question here states, the hydraulic cylinder C extends and causes the collar A to move to the left with constant linear velocity as shown. Determine the angular velocity of rod AB when theta equals to 30 degrees. Okay, from the figure shown, we can see that there is a vertical rod pointing upwards from point C to point B, and there is a rod connecting at point B, point A to a collar. Okay, and here we know that theta is 30 degrees, it's given. So to make it easier, we should set up a linear and angular position with respect to a fixed point. It's also known as datum. So the easiest way is to create a datum line here, since theta is calculated from this angle, correct? Yeah. So we set a datum line over here in order to find SA. Okay, just like this. Okay, so we know that VA is given 5 feet per second pointing to the left. So if it's pointing to the right, it will be negative. Okay, now the figure states that we create a datum line on the rod BC to create a horizontal datum line that connects to point A. And now we know that SA is pointing to the right. Okay. So since SA is pointing to the right, we know that from the laws of trigonometry, SA equals to 2 cos theta. 2 cos theta is caused by 2 feet over here. Cos is because it's from the x-axis, and theta is given. All right, so it's 2 cos 30 degrees. Okay, we know that when we differentiate SA, we will get VA. All right, so VA is given 5 feet per second, but according to our figure, we stated that SA is pointing to the right. Therefore, now VA is negative 5 feet per second. Okay. The question asks for the angular velocity of rod AB when theta equals to 30 degrees. So, in order to find angular velocity is also known as omega. So we know that angular velocity of rod AB when theta equals to 30 degrees, it's for omega AB. Okay, so how do we get omega AB into this equation? So we know that VA equals to negative 5 feet per second, and when we, in order to do so, we have to do some swapping of unknowns. So how do we do that? We differentiate SA over d theta times d theta over dt. So what happens when we differentiate SA in relation to theta? We will get negative 2 sin theta. And what happens when we differentiate theta? We will get omega AB. Okay. As you know, we've all studied in school. How do we get an unknown when almost all of the how do we get an unknown when there is only one unknown and all other variables have been solved? we do some shifting, we do some swapping. So since we know what is VA, since we know what is sine theta, since we know what is a theta, we can push out omega AB outside, and we bring forward VA. So um, omega AB equals to VA over negative 2 sin theta equals to 5 rad per second. Miss Amira and Shakir, do you want to add anything else?
No, that's all.
Yeah. See, this
No.
question is very simple, and it requires only the basic knowledge of trigonometry. I hope that was informative for you. Thank you very much for giving time to listen to our video today. Thank you. Bye. Assalamualaikum.